So let's talk about what does it mean to be exponential. So the exponential organization has come up with through many years of research and looking at thousands of organizations that have seen fast growth. What do they have in common? And there's basically 11 key attributes. The most important thing that an exponential organization has is what's called a massive transformative purpose, their MTP. It's similar to a vision, and this is the one that really doesn't require any technology. So this is looking at your organization and saying, why do we exist beyond just here to make money? What is the thing that we're trying to do into the world to make the world a better place? So for example, if you're an accounting firm, okay, yeah, we help people with their taxes. Great. So they don't, get in trouble with the IRS. But really what you're helping if you're an accountant, you're really helping your clients with financial clarity so they can make informed decisions so that they can grow. And so you're not only are you doing a service, but you're helping them transform their organization. So you're very transformative if you so choose to go that route and focus on that. And then that becomes a lens that you can look through the types of services that you offer. Having a strong MTP has also been shown to help organizations attract better talent, have loyal customers, and to build more stronger strategic partners. Because you find something beyond making money that is your tying emotional connection. MTPs are very emotional driven. So it's something that you can start that today. You can create your MTP. That one doesn't require exponential technologies. Now, as we start to get into some of the other ones, we have the ideas, and then we also have scale. So the ideas are really more of that left brain type of items. And so this is where we do need some digital enablement because we want to have interfaces. Interfaces is how you can connect to the outside world. In order to have an interface, you got to have some kind of data. So some examples might be, I have an online ordering system that's integrated in with my store inventory, or I have a customer app that offers personalized recommendations. These are some examples of interfaces, but in order to do that, you can't do that if everything's done on pen and paper, right? You don't have the information quickly to make the decisions. You don't have the data to be able to know what to recommend fast enough, especially, when you're trying to move fast to get to an exponential growth perspective. Dashboards is another thing that's important. Having real-time monitoring of your key metrics. So if you can have a combination, especially not just looking at like lagging type of metrics, but really look at, what are the things that can help my organization know if I'm on track? And how can I get that data accurately, quickly through a dashboard? And so these are your current day sales. How are sales going right now, in my organization? Do I have real-time inventory information like, ooh, the last thing just sold versus I'm trying to resell a product and realize I don't have any more in stock because I didn't have up-to-date information in my dashboard. Food waste tracking is a great way. You can have some dashboards depending on what your metrics are. If you have a cafe, that feeds directly into the cost of your organization. Then there's experimentation. So it's hard to experiment if you don't have yourself digitally enabled, especially if you want to do any kind of, if you've got a lot of web-facing, consumer-facing, you can do A/B testing. So those are some of the things like trying different aspects of websites, see what works and doesn't work. And then to be able to help your teams have some autonomy. So autonomy is when you empower your teams to be able to make decisions. And if you're a small software company, maybe you're letting your developers choose what tools and methods they want to use. There might be some guidelines, but you let them choose. That gets you out of the bottleneck. But to be able to do, self-organization, have, different things like that happen, you need some kind of automated project management tools. You need to have ways that the teams can communicate to each other through various technologies like social technologies. So that's where it becomes important to be able to empower them. You need to have some way to be digitally enabled, especially if everybody's not sitting together. Now, when we want to look at some of our other examples, we can do some staff on demand. So this is where you have a flexible workforce. And a lot of times, if you want to be able to scale up and scale down your business, if you're in seasonality, maybe you don't want to hire employees because it gets very expensive to hire and then to let go, but you can use some staff on demand. You can use community and crowd. And this is where you leverage and you build communities around the products and services that you have so that they then start to share with you information about pain points that may help you build better products, or they might help with referrals for your services and products. Algorithms, definitely, that's, you got to be digital for that, because that's where you're going to be using your data and you're going to be building models and things to help you with your decisions. So you have data-driven decisions. Leveraged assets is where instead of you buying and owning everything, you actually look for ways that you can share those, use co-working spaces, rent things as needed, maybe partner with others, do strategic partnerships instead of investing in building out a whole capability yourself that isn't your core capability. You can go ahead and maybe have a partner. And then engagement. So to be able to create strong engagement, use a lot of gamifications. That's easier to do when you've got some kind of digital enablement in place. You can do rewards, let people, do referrals, create milestones, celebrations, all kinds of different things.